The chief of police in Palm Springs is speaking out against a proposed state law that would ban the use of police canines in making arrests. News Channel 3's Jake Ingrassia tonight has more on the legislation and why Palm Springs police say it could lead to more officer-involved shootings.
Chief Andy Mills here at Palm Springs Police Department says that canines are a key tool for successfully getting suspects to surrender. And he says an unintended consequence of that proposed California legislation could be increased police use of force. We suited up with Palm Springs Police Department's canine unit, demonstrating how police dog Axel might apprehend a suspect. He bites down on my heavily padded arm.
He's trained to just stay in one spot, not come off,
holding on to the target until an arrest can be made. Chief Andy Mills says the canines are a use of less lethal force that can prevent officers from having to use their weapons.
Just their mere presence alone and the ability to carry through with a bite if we absolutely need to will make people throw down their guns.
Canine Officer David Etchison says it just happened on Tuesday when a suspected gunman in a shooting at a Palm Springs gas station surrendered as soon as police announced a canine was there.
He told me afterwards that he knew the dog was going to come and he didn't want to get bit, so that's why he surrendered.
Mills and the department are putting the benefits of canines on display while speaking out against proposed Assembly Bill 742, which if passed would ban police from using canines for apprehending people. The bill says in California, police dogs seriously injured 186 people in the last 2 years, more than batons or tasers. And it says they disproportionately affect people of color, who make up 65% of Californians that were seriously injured by canines in 2021. Chief Mills says in Palm Springs in the last 5 years, dogs were deployed more than 1,400 times. Only 5 people were bitten in that period, the majority of them white men. And Palm Springs police dog Ike, who was shot by a suspect in 2011, died protecting an officer.
Ike's wounds were fatal. The officers, returned fire and they dealt with the suspect, but Ike probably saved his handler's life that night.
PSPD restricts the use of canines to violent crimes only. Chief Mills says taking them away will have a severe consequence.
There will be more officer-involved shootings because officers run out of options. And so this is a very important tool for us to use to disarm and de-escalate these violent encounters.
Mills urging lawmakers to be thoughtful and to keep canines on the force. Jake Ingrassia, News Channel 3, Palm Springs.
The California Assembly Public Safety Committee approved AB 742 last week with a 6-2 vote. It now heads to the Assembly Appropriations Committee. The bill was proposed by Assemblymember Corey Jackson, who represents part of western Riverside County.